Now this is the very unglamorous part of designing. I just got back very late last night from QVC. I'm exhausted, but I'm going live today and I want to show the sample. And I did it yesterday before leaving to go to QVC and I'm not happy with it. It definitely needs some changes. So I've used the normal pattern and I love the color block. I think the color block aspect is working really well. But because the fabric is heavier, it actually needs less of this volume. I also put a slit in here. Not mad about the slit. This must go. I also think you can, okay, so let me explain the volume, right? So because this fabric is thicker, being a solid color, it does need to be thicker to not show too much and to have the right kind of weight and to not cling. Because with the print, you disguise a whole bunch of things, but with the solid, you don't. Believe you me, you don't. And so what I need to do is take some of this volume out. You can even see at the back, hold on. See, I don't even have makeup on, girls. This is the real thing in my tiny little studio, okay? So this needs to, some of this volume here needs to come out so that when you belt it, because let me show you what it's gonna look like. And this is the thing. I want it to be really easy for you to belt. Now it looks okay in the front when I do that, all right? But look at what happens in the back. It's not very flattering. It's like pooching out, it's not working. So I need to take some of this volume out, but keep, let me just move this out the way. This is the iron, but I want to keep the flare because also remember, this is only in two sizes, extra small to medium and large to XXL. So most of us are carrying most of our weight in the hips. And so I don't want to lose that. And I don't want to lose that beautiful flare of it. So I need to take it very strategically on the pattern. This has got to be unpicked, both front and back. This must be closed up and this is going to have to be recut. And then also I feel like this is quite high up. So normally I'm able to take it really, really high up and that be okay. But this is feeling, you see, because if a woman wants to wear it high and it's cutting into her underarm, that's not going to be flattering. You need enough space for the underarm for that to happen. So you see what I mean? It's not as simple. Usually a sample takes at least sometimes 2-3 times to get it what you want it to. And even though this is a pattern that I know and has worked in the past, because the fabric is different, the pattern needs to change. So let's see what happens now. All right, so I unpicked the pieces, I adjusted the pattern, laid it out very carefully, and have recut. So I was able to use the same fabric. Always love it when that happens. Hate it when I have to start from scratch. But I've got this, and I think it's going to work. I'm very excited. Let's see. Now, based on how this is falling, okay, and it's not even sewn in properly because I have to actually sew it properly to feed it through to see whether it works. But I've pinned it. Can you see that sticking out of there? I think this is working perfectly. This is looking more like the original Wear 3 Waist dress. And I'm thinking the same is going to be at the back. It's going to work extremely well. Let's see. Okay, so I've taken out the volume and this is definitely looking better. I'm much happier with that. And I've given it some more shaping. So I've done a little bit more than I said I was going to do. But I'm still not happy with it. And I'll tell you why. I feel like this is cupping. It's just not right. It's not hanging straight down. And I think what's happened is that as I've taken off here, away here, I've actually lost the flare. And that's the whole magic of these dresses. Yay! It worked! It is gorgeous. It just drapes beautifully. It doesn't cling. Amazing for a solid fabric. And I was able to make 2 other renditions in the same kind of cut. So I'm very excited to show you. Do you want to see them? Come, let me show you.